there, Taurus. Welcome to a love reading for May 2024. It's Raina here. So let's see. So you had a full moon in your seventh house of committed partnership back. When was that? That was April 23rd. No, I mean, what am I talking about? Oh, yeah, it just happened. I was like, April 23rd. That was just the other day. Duh. So maybe there's something that just happened that you're kind of like trying to make sense of. For some people, this is your seventh house. This full moon could have brought something to light. Maybe some people ended a relationship, or you're right there ready to, because you had eclipses in this area last year, and even the year before that. So you are kind of a veteran of some of the issues that are dealing with the seventh house. This is for people that are in relationships. By the way, this reading is intended for people who are single as well as people who are in troubled relationships. If you're in a great relationship, be secure in your relationship. Don't be like, well, I have to find out. I have to make sure this isn't going to go away. No, that could be a self-fulfilling prophecy if you keep doing that. It's funny. I just got that in the reverse position for Aries, so that's pretty interesting. I got that too. I wonder if some of you are with Aries. Oh my God, the Emperor is Aries. Oh, that's nice. Okay, the heart of the matter is the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles relate to the element of earth. Of course, you are of the element of earth, Taurus. And what does earth represent? Earth represents groundedness. It means that in love, because usually when we talk about pentacles, we're going to talk about things of a more, see, it's interesting. They show this mother and her child. And that actually, I think the number 10, I think it's connected to families, 10. But anyway, usually with pentacles, we think of issues surrounding money or the work or health, the body, things that are part of this world and this earth, in terms of like they have this kind of finite, they're tangible. You can hold them in your hand. And love is not like that. So when we do love readings, when we get pentacles, I like to think that it's about something that you can really count on, that it has a certain value. And that doesn't sound very romantic, something that is reliable. But it really does matter when you're talking about relationships, when you're talking about families. It really is important. Having a passionate affair, that might feel really exciting in the moment, but it could be a flash in the pan. It could be something that's here one day and gone the next. So ultimately, the Ten of Pentacles is generational wealth. So it's like, it's the inheritance card. So how do we define inheritance? It's money that's passed down through families. Well, in order to pass money down through families, you have to have this intact structure. If everybody is like alienated from one another and they're not even together, they're not, that's not going to be a given that will even occur. And so it's kind of like this sense of continuity. And yes, like I was saying, it could be related to starting a family or something like that. And maybe also that financial foundation that you need to be able to support a family in a very comfortable way, and to be able to give money to your children when you pass on, and just feel that, a part of you lives on through them. So that is a very kind of a weighty topic. It's not something that is superficial by any means. And also, by the way, I was saying to Aries that I consider the Ten of Pentacles to be connected to Capricorn. I should look that up sometime, because the 10th house is Capricorn and Pentacles is Earth, and that's where I got that from. It's definitely Earth energy, so whether it's Capricorn, Virgo, or your sign, it is about that groundedness. In the past position, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of, you see, she's got the watering can, she's folding her arms like she's waiting for something. This is about investing your energy in something and seeing if it's going to pay off. This is the farmer's card. So it's like, if you are coupled, you may be, in this, maybe you're just dating, you're not really officially a couple yet. And you're wondering, like, are we ever going to tie the knot? Are we ever going to get to the Ten of Pentacles stage? But you have to be careful, Taurus, if you are being premature in wanting a committed relationship, you can make the other person run for the hills. Also, but on the other hand, Taurus is known for being patient, which is what the Seven of Pentacles can be all about. So for some people, it might be that they are being too patient, that they have waited too long and listened to too many excuses from someone who refuses to settle down. And in that case, you may be investing energy in something that is not going to yield you the kind of results that you're looking for. So in that case, you would have to ask yourself, what am I doing here? Does this make a lick of sense for me to do this? This is not giving me the results that I'm looking for. So why would I ever think of doing that? The higher message is Two of Wands. This is the Two of Wands. So I'm not necessarily interpreting this literally. This can be more of a spiritual message. So it really speaks to your life at like in the bigger picture, not just in the moment. Because the Two of Wands, if you just interpret it in a general reading, could mean choosing between two careers, choosing whether to stay where you are or going somewhere maybe far, far away. And whenever you get a two in a love reading, there could be a choice that has to be made. With the Two of Wands, this may be something where, because Wands is related to fire, so that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in terms of signs, but just in terms of the feeling, it's that passion in life. And so what can occur is that the person is deciding whether or not they want something that is very exciting or something that's very kind of grounded. So, you might wonder, but I'm a Taurus. Why would I want something exciting? Well, Aries is the sign right next to you. So you may have inner planets in Aries that are affected, that especially with love, like Venus and or Mars. Also, if your Venus is in Gemini, there can be this kind of flirtatious nature. Taurus is known for being jealous, but some people are like, they're jealous of their partner or their date flirting, but then they reserve the right to flirt as much as they want. What would we call that? Is that kind of unreasonable or what? But in any case, this can indicate somebody who is, maybe it's like you do have to choose. If you're seeing two people, for instance, one thing with the Seven of Pentacles, I think I almost got like a vibe like that, of like somebody that you're maybe dating on the side and you're not sure if it's going anywhere, so you're kind of sticking to what you have. Well, I mean, people, it's kind of like if you're not happy in your current relationship, but you want to just have somebody there so that you're never alone, that that kind of thing can lead to um, settling for less, than you deserve. So, keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that sometimes, usually I would say, oh yeah, you want to be very grounded and stuff like that. I said that to Aries, but since you already are like that, I would say, Taurus, maybe you're in a relationship for the, well, I was going to say for the money, and or maybe the financial security. Not accusing you of being a gold digger, but just saying that the 10 of Pentacles can be big bucks, but you might feel like you're not fully alive because you know that there's this person maybe who shares the same passion as you do, maybe who you have, there's just more of a spark, and yet you are choosing that materialism and being overly concerned about that. But remember, you're ruled by Venus, so you're very romantic, and that's really important to you as love. For somebody else, maybe if you were a Capricorn, it'd be like, or you had Venus in Capricorn, it would make more sense to be pragmatic. But what crosses you is the Ace of Cups. This is new love coming into your life. If you're in a relationship where the money is keeping you there, or the whatever that thing that makes you feel secure, that's also the card of family. So you may feel like, oh, I can't disappoint the family or whatever. That blocks new love from coming into your life. If you're single, maybe you're the one pursuing the money, and you're doing it to the exclusion of having enough time for meeting people. So how can you possibly do that if you're not available? So remember that we have to carve out that time, and we have to, it's not enough to set intentions. You have to actually take action that will yield the results that you're looking for. What's coming in is the Emperor. I got in the Aries reading, this is like almost like a mirror reading, because I got the Empress in that reading, which is your card, and this is Aries card, so it's pretty wild. The Emperor is, it's supposed to connect with Aries. I actually connected with Capricorn, and I said that I think this one's Capricorn. But really, in terms of yourself, it can be about getting it together. Maybe knowing what you want. With the Two of Wands, you may feel like you're kind of in this state of indecision, and you don't really know what is the best thing to do. Also, if you're single, I just want to point this out with the Two of Wands. If this is like literally maybe some kind of a job opportunity that's like far away, and you just, Taurus tends to be very connected or attached to familiarity, but you never know if you're single and you have nothing to hold you down or back from doing something like that and going somewhere and making like a big change. You might want to consider it, because that might be where you meet your person, your soulmate, the person that you're meant to be with, the person you're meant to start a family with, perhaps, or grow old together, whatever it is. And if you don't do it, it's like that timeline kind of like gets extinguished. So think about that. Think about, how do you know where you're going to meet the person that is right for you? And sometimes these opportunities, they need like a vehicle, like for instance, a job offer, in order for you to actually be in that geographical location. So you never know all the other things that can happen when you choose to change your life. And the Emperor is like really taking charge of your life and not kind of being maybe wishy-washy or what have you. The outcome is such a hopeful card, the Star card. This is faith in unseen forces. When I do private readings, I can always tell the fixed signs like Taurus because they are the ones that tend to ask me yes no questions. They're looking for guarantees. And that's because that, I understand that. That's because that's how you are wired, is to, want things to be, you want those guarantees. But the thing is, are we here for that? Is that why we're ultimately here? If everything is preordained or predetermined, that means, and you want that to happen, and you're looking for a psychic or an astrologer to tell you ahead of time how it's going to go, um, to me, that's missing the whole purpose. The whole purpose is stepping out on faith. Like the star card, it's all about, your hope being restored if you have felt like your dreams were trampled on in the past. I mean, the star card is connected to Aquarius, and in astrology, Aquarius rules the house of hopes and wishes. But sometimes, our hopes are dashed because of certain circumstances. And, timing issues may be the culprit. It might not be that it's not meant for you, period. So, never, if something really feels like it's meant to happen, uh, keep that torch burning for that dream to be, you know, lit, ablaze someday. Don't extinguish the flame. Really believe that it's possible, and I believe that will make it much more likely to occur. So it's a very hopeful card, and it speaks to, perhaps, I mean, if you had a loved one, like a family member who crossed over recently, they may be orchestrating something for you that is connected. I mean, like I said, this is like a card of inheritance. And for instance, um, a person who wants to leave a marriage but maybe doesn't have enough money to support themselves, maybe they get some kind of inheritance, and that allows them to, um, live independently and be receptive for love to come in, which is what the Ace of Cups is all about. Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I'm promoting my double astrology readings because, the natal chart analysis really covers all areas of life, including, your personal love life, and the transits for the next 12 months is the other reading. They're both an hour long for a special price. Also, I do have love readings that, are astrologically based, but I do a little mini tarot reading at the end and send you the picture of the tarot cards. And I have, career readings, like life path career and stuff like that. You can find out more information at the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.